Today I'm going to be teaching you how to build an entire website in under 1 hour. You might already have a great idea for your online business, but how do you make a website where people can actually find you and buy from you without spending hundreds of dollars on a web developer or spending weeks trying to do it yourself? This is one of the most crucial steps, but also the hardest steps for beginners to get right because it's time consuming, it's expensive, it's hard, and a lot of times you need a bunch of web design skills and to be a techie person. But the good news is I found a way to create an entire website that is ready to launch and make sales in under an hour. And this works for everybody. It doesn't matter your age, your skill level, your experience. If you have time to watch one episode of Love Island, you have time to build your entire online business. If you're like me, you tried building websites before in Shopify and Squarespace, but just gave up because it's too time consuming. I know they say it's easy, but it's never really as easy as they make it seem. That's why I always recommend going with Hostinger. I've literally tried them all, and Hostinger is the simplest, easiest, most beginner-friendly way to set up your website. This is because Hostinger uses a bunch of AI that makes everything intuitive. So let me break down Hostinger's pricing and help you to sign up so that you could follow along with this tutorial. Hostinger has so many features that you're not going to find anywhere else, especially for this price. You guys can make up to 50 websites on a single plan, which is crazy. You get mailboxes for that website. You get the AI tools like a web builder, blog generator. You get e-commerce features with 0% transaction fees. Other websites, they charge you each time you make a sale, but with Hostinger's business plan, you can keep more money. They're also having an AI sale right now, which gives you 73% off the business plan, which is an amazing deal. And they even have a free 14-day trial, so you can follow along in this video. All you need to do is go to hostinger.com/energy. I'll put the link in the description and click on choose plan. With Hostinger, the pricing is super flexible. So if you choose a 48-month plan, you're going to get the best pricing. If you choose to pay monthly, then you're going to have, higher pricing, which is why I suggest to go with the 48-month plan, because you lock in this amazing rate for the next 4 years. You don't have to scramble each month to try to come up with the money. And I have a special coupon for you guys. If you guys use the code ENERGY15, then you're going to get 15% off the business plan. Usually it's just a 10% off discount using the code ENERGY, so definitely go ahead and use ENERGY15 to get extra money off the 48-month plan. During the AI sale, the 48-month plan also gives you extra credits to use on the AI tools. Once you choose your plan, go ahead and click on continue to set up all your payment details. Now that you've signed up for Hostinger, you've honestly taken the first step to building your online business that's going to enable you to live the life you want. All the other steps from here, believe it or not, are actually a lot easier. So let me walk you through how to choose a domain name and also how to instruct the AI to create your website for you. For plans over 12 months, Hostinger does include a free domain. So just choose a name that suits your business, or you can use a temporary domain if you don't know exactly what you want your domain to be called right now. When setting up your website with Hostinger, we are going to use the AI website builder because I believe that's the easiest for beginners. For the AI website builder, we just need to enter our brand name and we need to enter a description that describes our vision for this website and what our business is about. Now you have 700 characters to use, so the more the better. To be honest, I just generated this one in ChatGPT to use as an example. So my brand is going to be Leap Abroad, and it's a company that helps Americans move abroad. Once you enter your description, go ahead and click on create a website, and the AI is going to start thinking and creating the rough draft of your website based on that description that you wrote. This is amazing because we get something tailored to us with the images and the text and the layout without really having to lift a finger. To show you just how fast this is, I'm actually going to be putting on a stopwatch so that you can see how quickly this is. The AI just created our first draft, and honestly, it's looking a bit rough because it took moving a bit too seriously. So I'm gonna just press create again, and we can edit this description to be more what we wanted, because I don't want it to just focus on moving. I want it to focus on the travel aspect. The website is a bit better, but I want to edit it to make it a lot better. If you regenerate your website, you can actually go here to version history, and it does save previous versions if you want to keep experimenting, and it's free to try as many times as you want. If you want to change up the colors, you can also click on the color palette. I'm going to leave it, press continue, and then edit it how I want it to be. That literally only took us like 5 minutes, so it's crazy that we're 60% done. We've gotten through the part that most people give up on. All we have to do now is customize this website to look exactly how we want for our business. And this is the fun part. This is where you can get creative with different looks and styles. For the customization, everything is super drag and drop, so I want to show you how to add your logo, how to customize the pages to be what you want, and how to use AI to make it super easy. This really isn't bad for a rough draft, but just remember, the AI is not some super smart intellectual computer right now. It's just going to give you the basics of a travel consultancy website, and then we have to go in and customize it to have the look that we want. So the first thing I'm going to customize is this background image. I'm going to press edit section, and then I want to replace it with a different image, but I'm actually going to go with a video. With Hostinger, if you click on replace video and then video library, you can choose an image that fits better. So for me, I'm going to type in digital nomad, because I feel like that suits what I'm trying to do more. Like, I want to offer, consultancy services for people who want to travel abroad and be digital nomads. So there's this girl, she's working at a cafe in like a jungle setting. I feel like that's good. So I'm going to press on select item. And there you go. It's already a lot more clean. And I'm going to actually delete all of these things. Super easy to do that, but I feel like it's just too much. So I'm just going to click those and delete them. By clicking on section height, I could make it bigger or I can make it smaller. I'm going to make it smaller. I'm also going to move all of these buttons. Now, as you can see, I can put these anywhere. Look how clean that looks. The next thing I want to do to make this website my own is I want to choose a logo. Right now it just says Leap Abroad Co., but that's a bit boring, right? So we can click on the text and it will come up with these logo options, and you'll see right here, use AI to create a unique logo. Let's go ahead and click on that and create something that we actually like. This is the logo that the AI created. I just press on select and then my logo's there. It's a bit too big, so let's just change the logo width to make it better. As I go through this website draft, there will be things that I like and there's going to be things that I don't like. If I want to add a section to it, I can click on add section and I can choose from anything here. I could also use the AI to generate a section. I could say, hey, I want an about me section that has a picture of a plane, right? Once I have my description written, I'm gonna press create section, and the AI is going to design something custom and unique to my instructions. The AI did its best to write something based on, my digital nomad journey, but I would always suggest really customizing it to be yours. So I have this that I wrote. After customizing the text to be what I wanted, this is what we're looking at. The reason I like this is because I'm not going to pretend like the AI is perfect and is going to give you this magical, amazing site. But what it does offer you is a very easy path to put exactly what you want. Yes, you will have to change up the images a bit, you will have to change up the text a bit, but you're coming from a good starting point, whereas before it would just be like a blank screen and you would have to input everything, you'll get discouraged. This is how you're going to do it. I could show you the timer, the stopwatch. It's been 13 minutes and this is what we're looking like. That's the power of using AI to help you. If you like any of these sections, but you want to just move it, say you want the reviews higher or you want the blog higher, then what you need to do is click on the section or hover over it, and these arrows will help you to move it up or down, because I want the products to be right after the About Me section. If you want to customize any of the colors, whether it be the header color or this background color, you can do that by clicking on edit section, and it's very easy to just choose a different color, whether you want to choose your own or go with some of these pre-chosen website colors. Say I did want to have a black background and I can see the text kind of disappears. I'm just going to click on edit text and I can change the color to something white so that it looks a lot better on the background. This is how you can customize it so that things look your own. However you customize your website, I want you to remember to check the mobile view because most people are going to be using their phones to view your website. So right here, you can see how it looks on mobile. And if it doesn't look good, like this is a bit too much, right? It doesn't, it's not looking good, honey. I can change this to be smaller. I can move this button down. I can move this section up like we did. Just have it look good on mobile so that it looks professional. I would even move this section a bit more down. All right. When we go back to the desktop view, it's not going to be changed. It's still going to look good on desktop, but it's also going to look good on mobile. In the edit text section, not only can we change the text color, but we can change the style if we want it to be a heading or a subheading. We can change the text and the font, upload our own font. We can change the size, make it bold, italic. All of that is in the edit text section. When you are changing the images, not only can we use Hostinger's video and picture library, but we can also use their AI image generator to get something that's just what we like exactly. We don't have to look. So for example, these pictures right here, I want to change them. I'm offering a strategy session, so I'm going to click on the image and then press on generate image. Here we can write an image description of whatever our vision is. So I want it to be a person having a Zoom call. When you write your description, the more detail that you write, the better, but I'll just put this, it's good enough. A person having a Zoom call with a consultant. I'm gonna click on create images and it's gonna use 2 of the 6 credits. But if you sign up in the link in the description, you do get extra image credits. I like this one because it is giving like strategy session, but if you wanted to create again, you definitely can. This is the image that it came up with, and I honestly think it fits perfectly, especially like even with like the color scheme with like the jacket and the background. Looks good to me. Now for this image, because I want this to be where my ebooks, you know, people can click and get my ebooks, I want to show you how you can make a nice mock-up in Canva and then import it here. Because my product is selling ebooks, you guys know I love a good ebook, I'm going to type in ebook mockup into Canva, and then Canva is going to give us all of these options. This looks really a lot better than having a generic image. So if we find something that we like, say we're, you know, selling journals and we want this to be our mockup, just click on customize template and you can have this looking exactly how you want for your own business. I've imported my image from Canva. I'm going to press on select, and then that is going to add my image to the page. Do you see how it just looks a lot better than that generic airport picture? Our website's looking really good so far. I'm like actually really happy with it. Of course, having a profitable website isn't just about having pretty pictures and logos. We need the text to get our customers to buy from us. I used to work as a copywriter. That's someone who writes the text on people's websites and emails and stuff. So I know this used to be very tedious and hard and take a lot of skills, but with AI, we're going to be able to write our website text, which is called copy actually, that's going to convince our customers to buy from us as soon as they land on our website. Let me show you how to use the AI writing tools to get the highest conversion rates when people come to your page. What we can do is click on the text editor and then click on free write, and we can write, you know, hey, write a description for my product, write a description, write an about us section, like whatever you want to do. Hostinger's AI will write it for you. We can also use AI like ChatGPT. What I would do in that case is screenshot a section of your website and import that screenshot into ChatGPT and say to ChatGPT, can you fill this in with something, some kind of text that, you know, sounds really good for my business. Those are ways that you can do it. I would say any of the AI ways are easy. Just know that with the AI, if you are having it write it for you, it's kind of sometimes sound a bit like AI. So you might have to go in, edit it, and humanize it. I'll just give you an example of that. So I'm going to click on the text editor and I'm going to say, write 4 sentences convincing someone to sign up for a consultation with me. I'll click on generate. The AI is going to think, and then this is what the AI gives us. So it says, are you tired of the daily grind and yearning for a fresh start? I can click on use this, and you'll see it will be added here. To be honest, that's not bad at all, so I will keep that, and then I'm just gonna quickly edit the rest of the text and then come back to you when I finish with that. I've finished writing a majority of the text. It's been about 40 minutes so far. I just want to show you how you can preview your site. So we're going to press on preview, and now we can look at the site and how it would be if somebody were actually, on our site and looking at everything, and it looks really great. You can click on the different buttons. For example, the About Me section, I can click here and it's gonna lead to a different page that has all about my story here. We have our page that is for coaching, where people can get coaching services from us. I've added some reviews from happy customers. We even have things like a blog and our store page, which I'm going to show you how to set up. Of course, we can't forget about the mobile site. So we're seeing that even in mobile, this looks amazing and it's totally ready to launch. Before adding our product to our store, I want to show you how you're going to create the ebook mockups in Canva. You can see I've already been doing some, but what we can do is we can go here to design, and in design, we can type in ebook or template or whatever you want. You can see there's all these different mockups. I can use this as a product image. So we've added images, we've added text, we have our logo, and I'm so proud of you if you've gotten this far and you've actually followed along, because we're so close to having a fully functional website, which is exciting because that means you can launch it sooner and get to that money sooner. Speaking of money though, how do we actually get paid and have our products on our website so that people can buy from us? So in this section, I'll show you exactly how to add your product, how to customize your product details, and how to set up your payment method so that you could be ready to start selling today. When we have our products and everything done, I want to go to Manage Store. And here in Manage Store, we have a checklist of things that we should be doing. So we should add our product, add a payment method, update our company details, and update shipping options if you actually want to ship physical products. So I'm going to press on Add a Product. And here in Hostinger, we have a bunch of different options that we can add. As you see, we could sell physical products, digital products, we can have appointments, so that'll be good like for consultations and things, gift cards, donations, services, and multiple physical products. So let's just go here to digital product. The fastest, easiest way is to upload those images that I showed you, and AI will generate the product details. So the first product image I'm going to upload is my Moving to Mexico ebook. The AI is going to scan all the media, and then it's going to create the product description, the recommended pricing, everything like this, as you can see. If I wanted to edit this any further, add any discounts or make it free even, I can do that. For my actual ebook, I would upload the file here. When I upload the file, Hostinger is going to create a download link. You can choose how long that link is available for, how long your customers have access to download the book. If I wanted to create a category for this, the AI is going to suggest something like, oh, okay, relocation guide category. So my customer can click on a category and see all of the ebooks and products and services related to that category. So say I want one category for Mexico, another one for Portugal, I can do that. If I'm selling multiple products, then I have the ability to say, okay, what's the related products? And then this is my category. So if it was by country, I would put that. If it was about relocation, I would put that. That way, I can have my website be suggesting other products for my customer to buy, and then I make more money. When I am happy with all of these details, I'm going to click on save. Once I click on save, my product is going to be visible. I love that everything is step by step. So it says, okay, you've added your first product. The next step is to set up a payment method. We're going to click on add payment, and here we can see all the options that we have, and it'll be based on your country. Just go with PayPal and go with Stripe. Like, those are the most popular ones, but you also have other options that you can choose, as well as manual payment such as cash on delivery or bank transfer. When you press on connect for Stripe or PayPal, it's going to open another window or another box so that you can connect this. And this is how, when a customer orders from you, you will be getting the money from your PayPal account or your Stripe account, and then that will go into your bank account. The good thing about Stripe is it also lets customers pay with things like Apple Pay or Google Pay. If we look at our homepage at the bottom, we can see that there's a blog, as well as customers here can click on blog. The AI already gave us some images and stuff. I did change the pictures, but we want to go in and edit it. So we can click on edit post, and from here we can add all of our blog information. So with this blog, we can change the title. I might want to say, the best neighborhoods to live in Mexico or something. I can change the post description, the post date. Obviously, it's not 2024. I can change the different images, and I can add text, and that's where we're going to use our AI text editor. From here, I can say create a 1,000-word blog about the best neighborhoods to live in Mexico. Once we press generate, the AI is going to start writing our blog for us. We can also use ChatGPT to create a blog, and I find that ChatGPT does give a more detailed blog if you want to go that route, but you can also write it yourself. Like, you don't have to use AI at all. I'm just showing you how to make it a bit easier. After playing around, this is what I ended up getting. I could format it more, but it's actually fine like this. So this would be one blog post, best neighborhoods to live in Mexico, and I could do that with each of them as well. When you are completely satisfied with your website, the only thing left to do is press go live. When you go live, people can find you and buy from you. It's crazy that in 2025, it's so quick and easy to get your website up and running. But of course, just having a website isn't really the hardest part. You need to know how to market your product, and you need to know how to sell your product. I'm going to link a playlist on the screen and in the description box that is all about marketing and selling your products so that you can actually make money, right? That's what we're doing all of this for. If you have any questions, I want you to link them in the comment section below. Otherwise, I will see you guys in one of those videos.